Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today's December 21st, 2021. This is episode 452. Hey, we're going to take a look at Rush. This is number one, coming in at a whopping $3.99 from Vault Comics. And just want to say I wasn't going to do a review today, but I'm having trouble concentrating on writing today. I got a lot of stuff going on the holidays, a lot of things on my mind. I'm trying to take care of before we take off for a little quick trip up north. But I thought I'd sneak this one in. I think it's fairly recent. The tag on this one is called This Hungry Earth Reddens Under Snow-Clad Hills. And Garth and Enos seems to like it a lot. Splendidly savage, he puts on this one. Now, this is a recommend. I really did enjoy this one. I don't know if the second one's out yet or not. I'm not quite sure when these came out, but I did enjoy this. It is a period piece taking place at close to the turn of last century, so it'd be close to 1900, where there was the gold strike up in Alaska, the Klondike, the Yukon, Dawson City, the whole lot, where there was a lot of lawlessness and craziness, gold fever going on. And this takes advantage of that whole thing. So I don't know if it's going to be a psychological thriller or actually a monster thriller at this point. Right now, it's got a lot going on, though, which is pretty cool. So let's get right into it. I think we can tell right off the bat who worked on this. The writer is Cy Spurrier. It reads more like a movie script than it does an actual comic book. Nathan Gooden is the artist in here. He does a really good job. I mean, there's a lot of emotional impact in his drawing. Addison Duke is the colorist. Hassan Otsmane-Elhaou is the letterer. And of course, this is a Vault comic. I haven't been enjoying some of the Vault offerings lately, especially Vampire, The Masquerade. I really enjoyed the first couple arcs on that one. So this is another one, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Sea of Sorrows that I reviewed. I think it was either earlier this year or at the end of last year, which was also a period piece and had this kind of emotional art involved in it. A very gripping story about a salvage out in the Atlantic around 1929, somewhere around there, where there was an actual monster in that, with a lot of craziness involved. So what we've got going on here is the gold fever up in Alaska. They have it as 1899 April. And this is kind of a quick prelude. A couple pages is spent on this prelude here, where one of the guys in this group starts going crazy. He starts digging at something on his arm. Actually takes a knife out. The other guys are saying, what's he doing? And then we get this mysterious specter. It appears to be a man in a bowler, being followed by some kind of spider or some giant insect. And I don't know if it's real or if it's a ghost or what. But the man going crazy sees it, and he continues to kind of pull up, looks like a gold nugget out of his veins, which is kind of creepy. And he's met by the man in the bowler just blasting him dead. And that's kind of where we end that prelude. And then it goes to The Trail, part one. And it's about a mom trying to find what happened to her son. It turns out the father and son had gone up to Alaska to find gold, of course. They left the mother behind. However, she didn't hear much for him, so she went out to search for him themselves, taking up jobs in Dawson City, just trying to get by. There's pretty interesting dialogue going on through the whole story, and it's pretty easy to follow. She finds her husband. He turns out to be kind of I don't know, not the man she thought she had married, but she does love her son. She's going to keep looking. He, in the meantime, has appeared to passed away suddenly. And she gets a trapper to help her. He's taking her through the town. He's trying to protect her. She thinks he's up to no good, as she kind of half trusts him, half not trust him. But so far in the story, he seems to be pretty trustful, talking about keep looking out for and everything. She can't get anybody in Dawson City to give her any information on her son, so she dresses up as a saloon gal to go out dancing, and while she's out there, she asks for their help. Little does she know, one person in the audience does kind of recognize it or wants to take advantage of you. We're not quite sure. And he sneaks into camp, into her tent, but she's aware of he's there. They question him. He says, I've seen your son. I can take you to him, but I have to go along as well. And he talked about it was too cold up there. And he leads them to a place called Bloodhoof Camp? Bloodhoof Creek? Something like that. It was Bloodhoof something. And they make their way up there, and this guy that's leading them up there suddenly goes crazy, and their dog team gets attacked by something. They're not even sure. The trapper can't identify the tracks. The other guy goes crazy, like I said. He knocks the gun out of the trapper's hand, and he goes after the woman with a shovel here to take her down too, as a sacrifice to this creature that he's imagining. And there he is in the woods there, and she sees him. But fortunately, the sheriff comes out and takes care of them, takes care of the guy that's attacking them, and he leads them to what is called Brokehoof. I just call it Bloodhoof. It's Brokehoof. And you can see it appears to be in some kind of cavern while this mysterious specter looks on behind them. They're unaware that he's following, I guess. But it's to be continued. So it was a pretty creepy, heavy story. You could just feel the weight of the snow and the cold and everything on it. So they did, Cy Spurrier, is that his name? Did a great job just building the atmosphere of this, and the artist just picked up on it and ran with it. Yeah, Cy Spurrier. Nathan Gooden doing a great job on the art. So I am in this. I don't think it's a typical comic book, so to speak. It's not a superhero story, obviously, but it is pretty gripping. Kind of one of those creepy tales types things. I don't know how many issues it will go. I'm assuming since it's Vault, it'll probably go 5 or 6 at least. And there's the next issue cover. If it's not out already, I'm going to go ahead and take a look for it, because I did enjoy this. I did think it was pretty intense, and I'm hoping that it will continue to be something very interesting to read. So, The Rush is a recommend. So, thank you for stopping by and listening to this review. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any reviews until I get back from my trip. I'm going to go to the comic store tomorrow, hopefully, and see if any of the new stuff has come in. Maybe get issue 2 of this. Get issue 2 of Stray Dogs. I'm hoping Not All Robots number 4 is in, and see what else they have to offer. The offerings are a little bit sparse at the end of this year, as you know, so we'll see. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. And also, I'll be seeing Spider-Man No Way Home again this coming week, so I can recommend going and seeing that as well if you are interested. Let Disney know that Sony Columbia just outdid them. That movie will probably gross more than all 3 of their offerings for their MCU did this year alone. So that is quite an achievement. And it's just a fun pick just to go see. Okay, so as always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments if you wish, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. If I don't get one out before that, get another review or video out before that. But thinking about you, and I appreciate you guys coming back again and again. And we'll see you next time. Take care. This is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes, bidding you adieu and a Merry Christmas.